hello, and welcome to a special place of rest and dreams. Are you searching for a way to quiet your mind and drift off into a peaceful, deep sleep? Have you been tossing and turning, hoping for a story to carry you away from the worries of the day? You've found your sanctuary. Tonight, we're embarking on a magical journey that lasts for 4 uninterrupted hours. That's right, 4 full hours of enchanting fairy tale sleep stories designed to guide you gently into slumber and keep you there all night long. There will be no sudden ads, no loud interruptions, just a continuous, soothing flow of wonder and tranquility. We've carefully crafted this experience for adults who need a gentle escape. Each story is told with a calm, soft voice, accompanied by gentle, lulling music that creates a serene and peaceful atmosphere. It's the perfect companion for your bedtime routine, whether you're looking to relieve stress, practice meditation, or simply unwind after a long day. The slow, rhythmic narration is designed to slow your breathing, relax your body, and prepare your mind for restorative rest. Imagine being transported to mystical lands, following brave heroes and wise queens through enchanted forests and alongside sparkling rivers. These aren't just stories. They are a gentle lullaby for your soul, a key to unlock the door to deep, rejuvenating sleep. You don't need to focus or try to follow every word. Just allow the sound of my voice to be a soft, comforting presence in the room, like a gentle hand program archer. You're back. Let the outside world fade away. As you get comfortable, close your eyes and take a deep breath in and then a slow breath out. Feel the tension melting from your shoulders, your jaw, and your entire body. Let the stories wash over you, carrying you on a soft cloud of dreams. This is your time to rest, to recharge, and to find peace. You've done enough for today. Now it's time to let go. Allow yourself to sink deeper and deeper into comfort. The journey into your magical night begins now. Let the fairy tales guide you to a world of deep, restful sleep, sweet dreams. Start a 4-hour story content after 4 hours at the very end of the video. Thank you for joining us on this peaceful journey tonight. I hope these stories brought you the deep and restful sleep you deserve. If you enjoyed this experience, please consider subscribing to our channel and liking this video. It helps us create more content to help you relax and sleep peacefully. We wish you a wonderful morning and many more nights of sweet dreams. Sleep well. Hello and welcome. Tonight, let us leave the noise of the world behind and journey together into a place of deep rest. Find a comfortable position, close your eyes, and allow my voice to be your guide. Let your breathing soften, inhaling peace and exhaling the day's worries. Tonight's story is about finding a sanctuary, not in a faraway land, but within yourself. It is a tale woven with moonlight and whispers, designed to soothe your mind and cradle your spirit. Let the story unfold around you like a warm, soft blanket. There is nothing you need to do, nowhere you need to be, but right here, drifting into a peaceful, restorative sleep. Once upon a quiet evening, when the moon hung low in the night sky like a silver lantern, a woman named Elara found herself at the edge of the whispering forest. She had come here not by chance, but by a deep calling from within. She sought rest not for her body, which was merely weary, but for her tired heart, which felt heavy with the burdens of a world that had grown too loud, too demanding, and too fast. She longed for a silence that was not empty, but full of peace. As she took her first tentative step between the ancient silver-barked trees, a soft murmur seemed to rise from the very earth beneath her feet. It traveled up the trunks of the trees and danced among the leaves, carried on the gentle night breeze. It was not a human voice, yet she understood its language perfectly. Each tree seemed to breathe a collective, rhythmic sigh, whispering gentle words that wrapped around her like a tender lullaby. "Rest, traveler," they seemed to say. "You have walked far enough for today. Lay down your troubles here." The air in the forest was cool and smelled of damp earth, night-blooming flowers, and something ancient, something timeless. The sounds of the city, the constant hum of traffic and haste, faded into a distant memory, replaced by a profound and welcoming quiet. Elara felt a tension she hadn't even realized she was carrying begin to dissolve from her shoulders. Her steps became lighter, more measured, as she ventured deeper into the woods. She followed a narrow path that glowed faintly, as if illuminated from within. The soft light seemed to emanate from the moss that clung to the roots of the trees and the stones that lined the way. Above her, fireflies drifted lazily through the air, their lights blinking on and off like tiny, wandering stars that had descended from the heavens to dance between the branches. The forest didn't frighten her. It felt like coming home to a place she had always known but had long forgotten. Every sounder leaf rustling under the gentle touch of the wind, the distant soft hoot of an owl, the deep sigh of the breeze felt like a note in an old forgotten song, a melody of tranquility. The path led her onward, deeper into the heart of the woods. The trees stood like silent, wise guardians, their branches forming a protective canopy over her head. The moonlight filtered through the leaves, dappling the ground in shifting patterns of silver and shadow. With each step, Elara felt herself letting go a little more. The anxieties of her day, the worries about tomorrow, the regrets of yesterday, they all seemed to melt away, absorbed by the serene presence of the forest. She was no longer just a visitor. She was becoming part of the forest's peaceful rhythm. At last, the path opened into a hidden clearing. In its center lay a small, perfectly still pool of water. It was so clear and dark that it looked like a piece of the night sky had fallen to earth, perfectly reflecting the countless stars that shimmered above. The air here was even quieter, holding a sense of sacred stillness. Elara felt drawn to the water's edge. She knelt beside the pool, expecting to see her own tired face reflected back at her. But what she saw was not her reflection. Instead, the surface of the water shimmered and swirled, revealing images from her life. She saw moments of pure, unbridled laughter with friends, their faces bright with joy. She saw herself standing strong against storms, both literal and metaphorical, her spirit unbroken. She saw the quiet moments of solitude, where she had found strength in her own company, and she saw the dreams she still carried in her heart, glowing like faint embers, waiting for the right moment to be kindled into flame. The pool showed her not who she was in that single moment of exhaustion, but the entirety of her journey, her resilience, her joy, her enduring hope. As she gazed into the water, the gentle voice of the forest whispered again, its words weaving through the leaves and settling into her soul. "The world may tire you," it murmured, "but the noise is only on the surface. Peace is not something you must find. It lives within your own heart. You only need to remember where to listen, to turn inward to its quiet call." The words were a simple truth, one she had known but forgotten in the clamor of everyday life. A single tear, born not of sadness but of profound release, rolled down her cheek and fell into the pool, creating a soft ripple that spread across the starry surface. It felt as if that one tear carried away all the accumulated weariness from her spirit. A deep sense of calm, purer than any she had ever known, washed over her. Feeling a gentle pull towards rest, Elara lay down on a bed of soft moss beside the glowing pool. The ground was surprisingly comfortable, cradling her as if it were made just for her. Above, the stars blinked softly, like cosmic eyes watching over her with gentle care. The forest began to sing its ancient lullaby, a symphony of rustling leaves, cricket chirps, and the soft hum of the earth itself. The melody entered her heart, soothing its every corner, and she felt herself drifting away on a current of peace. She slipped into a state deeper than sleep, a dreamscape woven from moonlight and tranquility. It was a place of healing, where her spirit could roam free, unburdened and light. And as she drifted further and further into this serene oblivion, the trees whispered her name on the wind, a final comforting promise. "Elara," they sighed, their voices a blend of wind and leaves and starlight. "You are home. Now allow yourself to drift alongside Elara. Imagine yourself in that quiet clearing, by that pool of stars. Feel the gentle moss beneath you, the cool night air on your skin. The whispers of the forest are for you too. They tell you that you have done enough for today. They invite you to release your burdens and sink into a deep, healing rest. The world can wait, but tonight you are home, here in this peaceful sanctuary of sleep. Rest now. Sleep well.